Welcome back to another upcycling adventure with House of Kit Kenya. In today's video, I'm going to resize the waist of these jeans. It's for a client, so I can't really try it on. The waist size of my client is 25.5 inches all round, and I'm going to divide that by 2, as you can see, and the remaining part is what I'm going to take out from the back. So as you can see, that's the center of my trouser, and I just pinched it and marked 1 inch, and I made a point. So from those 2 points, you're just going to come out by 1.5 inches. But all this depends on your waist measurement. The next thing is to remove any tags in your way, because the elastic won't be able to pass through. So there was this one right here, and I just used my seam ripper to remove it. The cool part about this DIY is that you don't have to use your sewing machine. You can just use needle and thread and you'll be good to go. Another thing I'd like to point out is something I always see people saying: why don't you just use a belt? Some of us really don't like belts. I am one of those people. I do not fancy belts. So if I get a trouser that has a bigger waist, trust me, I'll just make it smaller. So those 2 points I'm marking right there are the measurement that I want to take out, and then I'll just bring my elastic and I will measure the same and cut, so that when we stitch them on those outer lines, they will just fall into place like that. I don't know how to explain that, but I hope you have seen, and if you haven't understood, honestly, just use my comment section and I will try my best to explain it to you. Next, I am going to use my seam ripper to make a slit on both ends of the outer lines, okay? And just make sure the slit is big enough for your elastic to pass through. Make sure you do the same for the other side also. I took my safety pin and I just pinned one side of the elastic like that, and I fed it through the 2 slits that I just created. And here you have to be very careful because that part can slip out. So as you can see, I just pulled it very slightly, and then I put a pin over there so that it doesn't come out. And then I also did the same for the other side, and I put a pin right there to just make it stay, okay? And the next thing, I'm going to thread my needle and we're going to stitch those places together. So the first thing I did was to stitch the elastic to the fabric first without closing the slit that we made, okay? The only thing I'll tell you here is to just make sure the stitches are very strong. So if you have to repeat the process a couple of times, just repeat the process a couple of times, especially if the thread you're using is not that strong. So I went over and over, and then I closed up the slits. And once you're done stitching, you are done stitching. Okay, this is the final result. As you can see, it doesn't look shabby at all, and the stitches aren't showing on the right side of the trouser, which is a good thing. And the elastic is functional, and if she gains a little bit more weight, then it wouldn't be a problem because the elastic will serve its purpose. So this is a very functional and easy way to reduce your waist. And yeah, if you have any comments, suggestions, leave a comment down below. Leave a comment down below, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.
But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, maybe you'll get sick of being the monster out of my head, under my bed. Think you're something out of my nightmares, seen it right there. But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, then will you get bored of killing me?
Silhouettes of you are like a taunt. Never really know just what you want.